most of our farms, one that Steve lives on, I mean, we've had 7 generations of boot tracks, on the place. So, we're kind of proud of that.
That's one thing that makes you want to keep it together, gives you a drive to improve on what you got and pass it on to the next generation.
We got started with Dad when we were growing up. Dad kind of saw that Steve was more interested in cattle and I was more interested in crops.
It didn't necessarily start on a voluntary basis when we were young, but we developed that love and passion for it that's been in our whole family the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, we've had beef cattle on the place since since the great-grandparents were there, but we run 100, 150 head of Angus cross cattle and try to wean cattle to preconditioned cattle and make sure they're ready to go to the feedlots and match loads and ship them, sell them on video or sell them direct.
We just got to thinking maybe we could take our cattle all the way to retail. It's going to be a kind of a farmer's market on steroids. I mean, we're going to have a place where local people can have just different products that have a locally grown or homegrown, farm-grown type stuff. That's what we're primarily going to have in our market. Well, we right now we're farming about 3,500 acres, cotton, corn, soybeans, and wheat. Cotton has not been a primary crop here in years. When Dad farmed it was, but we're kind of trying to bring that back, and it's a great rotation for us. What they call their business is the Richwoods venue. It's about 6,400 square feet, and they do the weddings, and they'll do corporate events, and they also do the catering within it. But they do Cindy Lynn does a good job. They do a good job. They work hard. Our dad always told us that bigger is not necessarily better. Better's better. So we just want to improve what we've got, and if there's ever a door for expansion, we'll walk through that door if that's what the Lord takes us through.
You just have to be willing to not always do the same thing you've always done, be willing to change.
We're blessed to have the kind of family we have, to be able to, we work together, we work on the farm, we go to church together on Sundays, so it's just a great blessing to have all the kids here that are involved on the farm and the barn and everything.